Good morning and welcome back to the YouTube. It's obviously been a couple of weeks since I've done one of these and it has been a mad few weeks. As you can probably tell, it's doing the face recognition thing, but if I go here, we have a new arrival who appears to be saying hello as well. So this is Brody, the newest member of the Biceps and Banter team, which is why I've been a little bit quiet on YouTube and I've been a little bit quiet in general on socials because, well, obviously we've just been adjusting to life. We had a couple of days in hospital just to make sure that he was okay, and then obviously since we've got home, it's just been getting used to having two babies rather than one, getting used to changing nappies again and doing all the stuff which he needs. So it's been a crazy few weeks, but it's been amazing. So here is little Brody James Cathcart. Here he is, newest member of the Biceps and Banter team. So that is where I've been for the last few weeks. Now, I've actually still been training and I'm going to do a bit of a recap on how training over the last few weeks has gone very, very soon. I'm also planning on taking you for a workout today as well. But before any of that, I've got a little bit of work to do. I've got a couple of hours, although I'm still actually officially on paternity leave. I'm still kind of checking in with clients just to make sure they're getting on okay. Just touching base, doing a few hours here and there. Like I said, I can whack him in the sling and do a little bit. So it's working quite well whilst Louise catches up on a little bit of sleep because this little man kept Louise up in the night. I'm pretty useless in the night because I don't have milk in my boobs, so I'm fairly ineffective, which is good for me because I get some sleep, but it does mean that I will take a lot of the daytime workout for Louise so she can catch up on some sleep. So there we go. That is why I've been a little bit quiet. This little man here, I'm going to crack on with some work. We're then going to have a little bit of a recap on how training has looked the last few weeks and what's been going on. And I've also got something that I want to talk about because I put up a post on my Instagram yesterday, which I'll put somewhere around here. And I showed that I have gained 10 kilograms in just over a year. And I'm still looking pretty damn lean. And quite a few people have asked me how I've managed to do that, what that has looked like in terms of the process. So we'll talk about that as well. And I'll talk you through how I've managed to stay lean whilst adding 10 kilograms, predominantly muscle, fingers crossed. And enjoying way more life. Like the last few months I've been probably sat around about 3,500–4,000 calories. So I'll talk you through how we've got to that stage so I can eat that much food without actually gaining too much. But I will save those secrets for a little bit later on because I need to do some work. So catch you guys in a bit. Look at that, about 59 nappies at the top of our stairs. Lovely. Right, let's go and see if the big lad is awake. Is he awake? Yeah, no, he's not awake, he's asleep. There's Brody, the newest member of the Biceps and Banter team. You Brody Bear. Saying hello? Not having it.
Awake all night and sleeping all day.
Okay, so that is a morning of work done. So as I say, I am officially on paternity, so I'm not supposed to be working really, but because I'm a good coach, I like to check in with my clients and just see how they're getting on. So yeah, that was good. It was just a little bit of a touch base with my guys who check in on a Tuesday, make sure they're doing all right, and before we get back to full check-ins next week. Hopefully by that point Louise will be recovered and I'll be able to kind of get back stuck into things, which should be fine. Should be fine. It's been a carnage couple of weeks whilst Louise has been recovering, but we're getting there. Now I just thought I'd do a little bit of a recap in terms of training for the last few weeks as well, because obviously I've been training for Hyrox. Baby coming into the mix has obviously thrown a bit of a curveball in there, and it's meant that training has looked a bit different. Not from an actual plan standpoint, so I've not missed a session. Like I genuinely haven't missed a session, even with the little lad arriving, with Brody arriving, because, well, obviously I've got goals and they're important to me now. Listen, my motivation hasn't been quite as high as what it might normally be because I've been tired, been stressed, been trying to juggle looking after the family whilst keeping the house clean, whilst walking the dog, whilst doing all that stuff. But for me, like, I feel better when I train. So even if it's just finding half an hour, 45 minutes in the day to go out and do a run or get to the gym and do my session, even if that session isn't quite the same standard as what it normally would be, it's still been getting done. So I've not missed a single workout, which has been great, and I'm feeling good. Like, my running has definitely improved, my strength is feeling good. my composition's in a decent place as well. So I mentioned a few weeks back I was about 92 kilograms. I've actually dropped a bit of weight, down around about 90 kilograms right now. And ideally I'd like to get myself around about 86 before Hyrox in March, which should be very, very achievable. And I'm going to start dieting and dialing in a little bit now. Now the lad is 2 weeks old, I can hopefully start to get on top of my nutrition a little bit more. Again, something that's not really changed that much. There's been a few sweet treats and stuff like that coming in. So a little bit of an insight, a little bit of a recap on where training has been up to. And I'm just going to pick up Thea from Louise's mum's. Once I picked up Thea, I'm gonna have a pre-workout. I'm gonna get to the gym, I'm gonna bring you along. I have got a full body strength session, so come along, see what the crack is, see how things are going, and then I will talk a little bit more about kind of how I managed to gain 10 kilograms in the last 13 months without getting fat. And also, whilst I'm here, something that I forgot to do at the start because obviously I'm shit, but Jake has been abusing me, and he has been giving me so much shit over the last couple of weeks because he's posted 2 vlogs and I've not posted any, and despite having a newborn child and having some pretty valid excuses for not even excuses, reasons for not posting a vlog. He's not stopped messaging me. He said that my newborn child, Brody, is gonna be ashamed of me. He's gonna think his dad's a failure unless I get his vlog out there. So listen, I'm under a lot of pressure to do this. So if you can like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, that would be greatly appreciated too.
Run away to a crowded day. Pack a bag, cop a couple tickets, hopping on the plane. Hit a different country with each other, change your last name. Tell me, is you with it? Cause I'm with it. Why don't you feel the same? Down, 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 down. Knew you was different from the start, love. How you learn? They never taught love. You keep it peaceful and equal. I'm used to wars, love, hard love. I'm used to trauma, used to drama. Got a list of bad exes, plus I got a baby mama. Still you keep it solid. Put that on my mama and them. Way you build me up, you probably add an extra accommodation. Destination running to a flight. We ain't never coming back. I hope you didn't pack light. We should run away to a crowded day. Pack a bag, cop a couple tickets, hopping on the plane. Hit a different country with each other, change your last name. Tell me, is you with it? Cause I'm with it. Do you feel the same?
Right, finally on the way to the gym. So I've just had a pre-workout. And obviously I'm lacking on a bit of sleep at the moment. That is very, very, very necessary, even if it's just for the placebo effect. Although I once said libido effect on a podcast, so placebo. I'm pretty certain it is, and not libido. But I need that caffeine right now. So I wanted to touch on the post that I put up yesterday, in which I showed that I'd gone from 81 kilograms and pretty damn peeled at the back end of 2023, just before I did my last photo shoot, to my current condition, which was yesterday, 91 kilograms, but still in really good shape, like still pretty damn lean, not as lean, but still a visible six-pack, evidently more muscle tissue. And I had a few people message me, like literally 1 or 2, but still a few in it, kind of asked me how I've done it and how I've managed to stay so lean at 91 kilograms. And the honest answer here is it started here. So I'm going to put up a picture on the screen, which was when it wasn't when I first started. I've been training and physique stuff for 15 years, so a lot of it is that. But after our first child, after Theo was born, I lost my way a little bit with training and stuff and naturally gained a bit of body fat and just let my standards slip, through the lack of sleep and through everything that's been going on, or everything that was going on at that time, about 2 and a bit years ago. And I reached out to a coach. I got some accountability because I knew I needed it. Not that I didn't lack the knowledge. I knew I needed some accountability to get my head straight again. So that was where I was in this position that's on the screen. And that was around about 91, 92 kilos. That was February 2023. Between February 2023 and November 2023, when the photo shoot was, I got into this shape for the photo shoot, which was my lightest, my leanest. I was in great shape. I was super duper lean. Felt a bit skinny in my clothes, but out of my clothes I looked the dog's bollocks, and it was pretty damn cool. Now, in order for me to then get from that position to where I am now, this is the bit which I think most people get wrong. they finish a diet and they assume that that is the work done, when in my eyes, and I tell this to all of my clients, and all of my clients will go through a very similar process to this, the dieting, as daft as it sounds, is the easy bit. It's the bit which everybody can dig in for a short period of time in order to get the result they're after. Now, you can see February to November is not a short period of time. It took me a while because there was holidays in there was diet breaks, there was maintenance periods and things. It wasn't just diet, but it still took me a fair old chunk of time to get into that kind of shape, which again, people always think that they need less time. You always need more time. And once I got into that condition, it was all about a very gradual reversing calories. So I was gradually increasing my calories. I was giving myself big training goals, whether that was runs, whether that was lifting, whatever that might be. I was giving myself something which gave me a drive to get out of bed in the morning and keep on progressing my physique from a training standpoint. And you know that the hardest bit is seeing your weight come up, seeing your condition slowly slide away. It's a perfectly normal part of the process. And if you do it properly, controlled, gradual, over time, not only will you be able to bring more fun and flexibility back into your life, which you might not have whilst you're dieting, you'll also be able to add muscle tissue, which is great. And you'll also be able to have way more food than you imagined. Like, so many people think that because they're dieting on low calories, they're always going to be on those calories, and they're simply not. By the end of this reverse diet, and in the recent months, I've been probably averaging 3,500-4,000 calories a day. With Christmas and things taken into consideration, genuinely, it's probably been around that area, and I've not gained any weight. It's not fun, it's not sexy, it's not exciting, it's not something that will get spoken about on social media, because it's not a 12-week transformation, you know, it's a 2-year kind of damn near 2 years it's taken me to, from the position I was in, to get myself lean into photoshoot shape, to then bring myself away from that gradually over time. But what that does is it leaves me in a position now that I can always dip in and out of fat loss. Like, for example, right now I'm going to go into a little bit of a mini cut just before Hyrox to drop 4 or 5 kilos, right? I guarantee if I drop 4 or 5 kilos, I'm going to look fucking good. And I sound like I'm blowing my own trumpet, I don't mean to. Like, I'm in a position to do that because of the 2 years work prior. It won't be the 4 or 5 weeks work now. And most people just aren't willing to do the 2 years work prior to get into this kind of position. So that's how I managed to do it. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of an insight. Obviously, if you've got any questions about that, and if you want to talk to me about how to go through these kind of processes, just fucking DM me on Instagram, Jake Biceps and Banter, and we'll have a chat. But anyway, I'm at the gym, so I'm going to pull up, I'm going to go in, I'm going to do a workout, I'm going to try and bring you along. It's a full body strength session, so I'll see you inside the gymnasium.
Down, 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 down. It's the shuffle that I want you all on me, loving all on me, touching all on me, f***ing all on me. Girl, be honest, 30,000 feet and we can lead the world behind us. Cause we keep it raw, I'ma hit it with no, I'ma hit you with my soul, I'ma hit you with these goals. You should probably leave your phone, ain't no service where we go. But you can't be iffy, baby, tell me where you at. You can choose the destination, put your finger on the map. We should run away to about a day. Pack a bag, cop a couple tickets, hopping on the plane. Hit a different country with each other, change your last name. Tell me, is you with it? Cause I'm with it, do you feel the same? Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down.
Whew, that is the gym done. That was a tough one. So I didn't get to record it all because there's quite a few people in, and I don't want to be that guy. Don't mind recording a bit, but I don't want to be that guy who is camera out everywhere. So warm up followed by some Zercher split squats, which are fucking awful. Zerchers are horrendous on their own, like Zercher doing it bilateral, so both legs at one fucking time. So Zerchers with a split squat, just fucking nasty. So, but very important, especially with the current goal of Hyrox, like being able to be strong on individual legs unilaterally is pretty fucking important. So that was the first main exercise. The second one after that was, I'll tell you in a second. The second one after that was a giant set that consisted of single arm dumbbell press, standing, which was tough. Some guys just parked right behind me. I'm talking like right behind me. If you can hear my car kicking off, that is why. Why would you park right behind me? Jesus, mate, come on. Anyway, It was the standing dumbbell shoulder press, followed by walking lunges, followed by some straight leg raises, which I didn't get to film, but again, just kind of running across the gym. Didn't want to do that with my camera. And then we finished off with some ski erg, and the ski erg was 14 rounds of 1 minute with 30 seconds rest, a threshold pacing. So basically fast, 14 rounds of 1 minute with 30 seconds rest in between, which was tough. So, but I'm starting to feel quite comfortable on those because I've not done tons of that stuff. I like it occasionally for a bit of conditioning, but I've not done loads of that before, kind of getting more Hyrox specific with my training recently. So they're definitely feeling more comfortable. And I think my times are okay on them. So yeah, there we go. That was the gym session. So gonna get myself home, have some food, and then do a bit more work and spend some time with the family. And I thought, you know, I'd just kind of finish off by outlining, I suppose, the goals for the next few weeks. I am looking to drop a bit of weight, as I mentioned, probably about 4 or 5 kilos, just so I feel my best and look my best and perform my best for Hyrox. So over the next kind of couple of weeks, I'll do a bit more documenting on that and kind of telling you where I'm up to with that side of things, I suppose, my composition, how my diet's looking, how I'm still fueling training, because ultimately when you go into a deficit, you know, naturally you're going to be consuming less calories than your body requires. Calories or energy, right? It's energy, it's an energy source, that's exactly what it is. So we have to make sure we're still fueling well for our training sessions, and that is a challenge when you're not eating as much food. So it's just about being clever with timing of carbohydrates. So I'll put some more carbs in and around my sessions, look to supplement a little bit as well where possible. So that Hyrox thing that I showed you earlier before when I had my pre-workout has some carbs in, has some electrolytes in, like have that straight before my session. Fast acting carbohydrates straight into the system, that's going to help with my workout, and it's going to keep me hydrated as well. So all is good in the hood. So you got to meet Brody, you've got to come for a workout, and we've got to have a bit of an update, and I've given you some, I say some inside secrets, but giving you a bit of an insight into how I've gained 10 kilos without gaining fat. So there we go. Stay tuned. Again, if you don't like and subscribe, Jake's gonna basically tell me that my son is gonna disown me, which is very disheartening as a new dad of a second child. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.